Kickflips are by far one of the most recognizable and desired skate tricks that there is. Although I've been skating for just over a year, I've never actually landed one. So in this video, I'm going to be landing a kickflip for the first time. And this video will not end until I land at least one. I decided to warm up with a few ollies and front 180s before I started working on the kickflips. If I'm being honest, I'm glad that I did because I was pretty rusty.
Niggas cap, my Glock they match. My drugs in my match. I heard his whole gang stack. I heard them boys just flagging. One round nigga, I got that torch. But that bit like EA Sport.
To start off, I wanted to understand how flicking worked and how my foot needed to be positioned. So I spent a little time just getting used to rolling my ankle up and off the board. But after I finally got used to flicking off the board, I got started.
Oh my gosh.
If I'm being honest, this is where it really started to get frustrating. For some reason, every time after I flipped, the board kept turning sideways. I don't know if it was because of my foot positioning or whatever it is, but as I'm recording this now, I still haven't figured out the problem. So if any of you guys know, please let me know down in the comments down below. Even though that was frustrating to deal with, I still didn't let that stop me, and I powered through it. I decided to call it a day after a few more clips. Even though this was my first day and I got further than what I thought I would, I still was pretty frustrated and getting in my head at this point, and I started to wonder how long this challenge really would take.
Alright, so what's your name?
Asa.
Where are we at right now?
Nautilus.
Oh, alright. So, can you answer me a few questions for me?
Bet, yeah.
So, I know you don't skate, but theoretically, hypothetically, if you could, how would you do a kickflip?
Kickflip?
Yeah.
For a kickflip, you gotta like put your foot at the end of the board and then.
Alright, so what's your name?
Levi.
You answer a few questions for me?
Yep.
So, if you could, how would you land a kickflip?
Okay. So.
Hold on, what'd you say?
So, I do an ollie. So, like, you gotta do that. Then while you do the ollie, you gotta stop your foot on the board. Then it'll be spinning. Then you gotta jump and land it.
Thank you.
That's how you do, that's how
Thank
you
you.
do a kickflip.
Using the great advice from the people I interviewed.
Kickflip, you gotta like put your foot at the end of the board and then.
I went straight into day 2, no warm-ups, no nothing. In a lot of my close attempts, I faced the same problem that I did yesterday, which was the board turning sideways as I was flicking it. Also, another problem that I started to deal with at this point is my front foot not landing back on the board. Those two things really started to annoy me, and it made it really difficult to continue. Even though I was getting closer and closer with every try, I was still getting in my head a bit and questioning if I could land this, especially considering the fact that it was the same mistakes that I was making back to back every single time. Although I was struggling a little bit, I didn't let that break my spirit because I knew I was going to land it today. And eventually, after a lot of hard work, a few breaks, and going at it back to back, I landed.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm actually like, I cannot believe I just did that. I'm like shaking, bro. I've been skating for almost 2 years now, and that's my first ever kickflip. I'm very proud of myself. It wasn't clean enough, so I'm gonna do some more, but I'm just really happy I was able to do at least one. I really was like at the point where I was just about to say, forget it and just go back and try it again. But that just shows if I can do it, then you guys can too. Although it was really sketchy, I still am proud of myself for landing at least one. I did go back and try to land a few more, but at this point I was just too tired and exhausted, so I called it a day right there. Although the kickflip I landed wasn't that good, it shows that no matter what your goals are, big or small, you can achieve them. No matter if it's today, tomorrow, or weeks from now, it's still possible. And with that being said, I hope you guys liked the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.